Tens of thousands of people are flooding the streets of Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia. Their voices rise in unison, their determination unshaken. This isn't just a protest. It's a powerful stand against oppression. What's unfolding in Georgia isn't just a local crisis. It's a profound example of the global struggle between democracy and authoritarianism. As citizens stand against a Putin-aligned government, their defiance resonates far beyond their borders. This unrest stems from a growing discontent with Georgia's governing party, Georgian Dream. Since taking power in 2012, the party's alignment with Moscow has increasingly alienated citizens who long for a European future. A recent announcement that Georgia would delay its EU membership aspirations for at least 4 years was the final straw, igniting massive protests. For many, this decision wasn't just a policy shift. It was a betrayal of Georgia's constitutional promise to pursue European integration. The tension has been years in the making. Georgian Dream is seen by many as a puppet of Russian interests, maintaining power through questionable election outcomes and policies favoring Moscow. In contrast, Georgia's ceremonial president, aligned with the opposition, has emerged as a defiant symbol of resistance. Refusing to step down despite pressure from the ruling party, she embodies the public's growing frustration with a government perceived as prioritizing Russian interests over national sovereignty. The protests have faced harsh repression. Riot police, under orders from Georgian Dream, have deployed tear gas and water cannons against demonstrators. Yet the people persist, their resolve undeterred. Scenes of citizens linking arms and chanting for democracy have become emblematic of their struggle. A modern David against Goliath, with ordinary Georgians standing up to a government backed by one of the world's most powerful authoritarian regimes. This movement is part of a larger global trend. Across the globe, authoritarian regimes are facing unprecedented challenges. In Ukraine, resistance against Russian aggression has rallied democracies worldwide. In Aleppo, Syria, opposition forces recently toppled statues of Assad, a close Putin ally, signaling cracks in another authoritarian stronghold. Georgia's protests are yet another thread in this global tapestry of defiance. The weakening of Vladimir Putin's power has played a significant role in this shift. Russia's economy is in decline, with a collapsing currency and growing deficits signaling trouble ahead. The strain of the war in Ukraine has only compounded these issues, eroding Putin's image of strength. For years, his strategy was to project invincibility, but now, those cracks are showing, and the ripple effects are being felt in places like Georgia. For Georgians, the protests are about more than rejecting Russian influence. They are about reclaiming a national identity rooted in democratic values and a European future. Situated at the crossroads of East and West, Georgia has long wrestled with its geopolitical identity. For the protesters, the Dream Party's alignment with Russia represents a step backward to an era dominated by Soviet control. Symbols of resistance have taken on immense significance. Protesters have turned Tbilisi State University into a hub of solidarity, bringing food and supplies as a sign of unity. One demonstrator's banner declared, "Now or never," encapsulating the urgency felt by so many. These moments underscore that this is not just a political fight. It is a fight for the soul of a nation. International support has been vocal, with figures like Adam Kinzinger commending Georgia's youth for their courage. Ukrainian leaders, familiar with their own fight against Russian aggression, have echoed these sentiments, seeing Georgia's struggle as interconnected with their own. These global endorsements highlight the broader stakes of Georgia's battle for democracy. At its core, this story is about resilience. The people of Georgia are sending a powerful message to the world. Democracy is worth fighting for, even in the face of brutal crackdowns and overwhelming odds. Their courage serves as an inspiration, showing that authoritarianism can be challenged when ordinary citizens refuse to be silenced. The echoes from Tbilisi's streets carry profound lessons. Democracy isn't preserved solely through elections or laws. It is upheld by the unwavering determination of those who refuse to accept its erosion. Georgia's struggle is a stark reminder that the fight for freedom is ongoing and that the price of liberty is eternal vigilance.